Alright, I'm Matt, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for the 31st of October 2025. Happy Halloween. Today we have motion, no ship upgrades, and average drone health. We're on a medical aid with all 4 infestation types, which is going to suck thanks to having motion. We do have us a terminal here, which is unpowered at the moment, but is also less than ideal. Well, the room past D21 is clear at least. We can use that. Maybe. R5 is inconclusive because of course it would be. That's the sentry. So let's do it like this then. Okay. Well, okay. Let's grab here. That likes me. Okay, then. Well. So while we are here, or while that one is moving, we can move out of the ship for a few minutes. Well, seconds actually, but you know. And we're back in. Oops. Perfect. Okay. That's a swarm then. We do gotta keep in mind that we have not found the slime yet. Well, there's a terminal. We do not have defenses. We do have survey. We do not have ship scan. Right then. Right, D15. Two ways this can go. You've got to be shitting me. Okay. Well, there's an airlock here, so hooray for that. This one's clear. Okay, so there's a swarm moving between R12 and R11. Ain't that great. The other thing we might have is something in D7 or R8 rather. Okay. All right. All right then. What I kind of want to do is move. I kind of want to move the R9 infestation up into R8. The R4 swarm. And want to move everything up there except for the sentry. Well, the R9 infestation can go into R4, that would work. I do want to avoid getting slimed here. Also want to avoid getting slimed here, but you know. Right. Yeah. That works. Alright. There's another terminal, but again they don't help me much. Oh, there's a vent. That doesn't like me. That does not like me at all. Alright, okay. In fact, I might want that R8 swarm in R5 instead. Alright. Right, that should work. Perfect. I'd very much like a way to get the sentry without taking radiation damage. Another idea. I was pretty sure that... There we are. Just wanted R4 clear for when I need to move that swarm up. That one. Okay, might as well. course, we might be dealing with more than just a swarm. Which honestly I would very much like. A trap or something like that. But we'll have to see what we find. I'm kind of hoping we get a motion return on R13. We do. Perfect. Well, maybe perfect. Okay, let's fall back for a minute. Well, that was too long. I overstayed my welcome. But we seem to be good here. Oh, R11 is clear. What's the over-under on that one being the slime room? It's not. Okay, then. So the slime room has to be that big one. Yep, there it is. Although it's all concentrated on this side. So we might be able to get something from the other. Okay, got something here, got something, got something. Okay, that's... well... If we could get R13 clear, we might be able to look at that side. Or is that... no, R3 rather, not R13. I have a way to do this. Maybe. Just gonna dump everything. Over in R8. Well, R6 and R8 rather, but you know. Right, can't be sure about R5, but... that's not the biggest issue. Act. That would work. Of course, the other problem or the other question is where to take care of the sentry. Although, honestly, I'm kind of liking R11 for that. Alright. Just need to get it down into R12. D9 is clear for now. Well, I was afraid of that. Should have opened D26 while I was there. Okay, they stopped. That's nice. Okay, yeah. Well, there's scrap here. D9. Okay. I really want to get out of there. There's one scrap here, but that's not worth the damage we're going to take. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking about venting out R12. And then moving the sentry down there. Yeah. Best way to do it. Actually, D26 again. In case there's something interesting down there. It's entirely possible that I now missed what's it called? A drone or something like that, although it's a medical ship, so unlikely. Honestly, best we can hope for is a ship upgrade here. There's nothing. Right on. Good. Okay, right, R12 doesn't have a motion return. but R13 and R11 do. So let's move that one down here. For now. Just making sure that we didn't get a rogue spawn. We didn't. Right. Okay, that was just about in time. So I've not exactly double checked, but I'm very sure that what we've got in the top right, R6 and R8, are only swarms and leapers. Well, that's less than ideal. 8 was under attack for a second, that's fine, mostly. Okay, now the sentry just needs to get back into R11 before it dies. Because if it goes tits up in R13, I'm in trouble. Oh, you've got to be joking. If it's R10, I'm in even more trouble. Please don't tell me I messed this up. Okay. That's what? 2 damage. Perfect. Okay. Two damage for 2 scrap. 9 scrap, 1 propulsion fuel, no drones, no upgrades. Could have been 10 scrap if I'd gotten into that room earlier, but I didn't, so whatever. Also 2 damage. Starting score was 530. We had a gain of 185 and a loss of 2 for a total score of 713. Top possible was at least 735 minus whatever damage you take killing the sentry. But getting to that scrap would have been a trick. Congratulations to Apollyon, who got the same 713 I got. LB7 also taking 4 minutes more than me. Interesting, and I thought I took a long time. LB707, same loot, but taking 8 damage. Full Metal Strategist 700, Quest Demo 698, Chakurodi 690, Jurek 675, Prince 635, Approach 625, Lurch 575, Starguard also 575, Liquid 545, Fall from Grace 525, Faxtalgia 510, Orange 445, Alligator 235, Yi 180, Captain Ford 150, Artartium went out of 0, Sapper 28 doesn't have Duskers submitted, neither does Adpaw, and Winter Sky also went out of 0. All in all, a slightly tricky ship thanks to having all 4 infestation types in motion, but it was entirely doable with the motion results. It was possible to move all of the infestations around mostly safely, so yeah, that wasn't too much to worry about, except, you know, getting everything moved in the right place, and then taking out the sentry with the radiation and a minimum of damage. Of course, if the swarm had been more on the ball with the door attacks, that could have been an issue, but they weren't. So, you know, things worked out. Anyhow, as usual, I will put a link to a playlist containing the other players' videos into the video description, along with links to their daily challenge playlists and the Discord. And with that said, let's see what tomorrow brings. And until then, thank you and good night.